What's up XRP family, thank you guys for joining the video for today. Here we go. They are all Ripple partners. That includes BIS. They're not at the CBDC innovation competition for shits and giggles. Let's dig in. This video will show you guys all the people that are involved with Ripple. Also at the BIS of the CBDC innovative. Let's take a look.
Okay, quick video here. Here Ripple's holding a CBDC innovation project here. A competition, I guess you could call it. So we scroll down to the bottom here. We will see the judges. Judges from MasterCard, the BIS, the Innovation Hub, Digital Assets, PwC. We have Accenture, Amazon Web Services. We have DXC, Amazon Web Services again. We have the MasterCard, Bank of Finland, Digital Dollar Project. This one intrigues me here. Central Banks, Ripple, DXC Technologies, and Accenture. Let's go down the list here quickly. We have MasterCard. There we go. Ripple hires MasterCard's Cindy Young as Europe leader. There's Cindy Young. So Ripple's with MasterCard. Let's go back. We have the Bank of International Settlements and the Innovation Hub. What is the Innovation Hub? We identify in a structured and systematic way critical trends and technology affecting central banking in different locations and develop in-depth insight into these technologies that can be shared with central banks community. And it goes on to lay out more criteria of what the BIS Innovation Hub is. So all these people here are working with Ripple. So here we have PwC. What is PwC? Here we go. Right on Ripple's webpage. PwC FinTech is reshaping financial services. This is from 2016. There's there, right there, PwC. All right, let's just keep going down the line. We have Accenture next. Ripple's partner Accenture writes paper with Swift on CBDCs. Let's keep going. We don't got time to waste here. Amazon Web Services. Amazon Web Services. Amazon Web.
Insane, right guys? So if you do research, you can find all these connections. You will see that all these connections are connecting together and they will build the whole financial world together. And this is what people don't understand. People don't do research. They just shout things from a distance, right? But if you actually go and look, you just see that they're all doing this together. Let's take a look here.
On web service profile on Ripple. Here they talk all about Ripple and its services. Let's keep going. DXC Technologies is next. Right down the line. There's DXC Technologies. Let's check them out. Put Ripple at the top there. Brings us right down here. Here they are doing studies on Ripple. Alright. We're gonna keep going back again now. Amazon Web Services again, we just did that. MasterCard, we did that. Bank.
So you get the idea, guys. We can keep going like this. These are so many connections and these are big companies, right? So as you know, we have been saying this for a while. CEO Brett Garlinghouse said it's ridiculous and shameful that Chair Gensler was touting the SEC's enforcement actions as the cop on the beat. Yet he met with SBF multiple times but was caught completely flat-footed when the fraud came to light. So here we can see, guys, that Brett Garlinghouse is firing shots at Gary Gensler again, and he has been calling him out so many times. And this is what Gary Gensler is doing, right? It's so obvious that this guy is corrupt. Tens of millions of XRP shoveled by Ripple partner Bitso as XRP drops 12% weekly. Ripple on-demand liquidity platform Bitso has been spotted shoveling millions of USD in Ripple's XRP token. You have to understand, guys, that exchanges don't have that many XRP left. We showed you a video that a supply shock is incoming, and that is actually the biggest thing right now, because when a supply shock is happening and when XRP is gonna be used as a liquidity digital asset, it's going to be crazy. The price is gonna skyrocket, guys, and we are approaching our moon dates, which are 26, 27 December. We will see what will happen, and 6th and 7th of January, which are very important days, guys. Keep an eye out for them. Defense lawyer says SEC may ask the judge to stay the judgment if Ripple wins. What does this mean? Details. Let's take a look. So here we can see if Ripple gets outright victory in lawsuit and SEC appeals to appellate court, what happens in interim? Does Ripple have green light to operate in US until final decision made? The SEC will ask to stay the judgment pending its appeal to the Second Circuit. That means it will ask the court not to enforce the judgment until the appeal is over. That would be an epic battle between the parties, and whether the court agrees to that remains to be seen, right? So they can drag this out, guys, as long as they want. That's what you have to understand. But of course we know that Swift and ISO 222 and the FedNow services have to go live in 2023. So begin 2023. We're talking about January, February, max March, which there has to be price movement on XRP. Ripple SEC case update. New motions to be filed by parties per new scheduling update. So there is a new scheduling update which we have showed earlier. But just to remind you guys, there is still things that need to happen. But remember, anytime, we can go anytime, guys. And that is why we have to be ready, right? Because this settlement can just come out of nowhere when no one is expecting it, which I think will happen like that. This week, 2 years ago, I never imagined the SEC was going to wipe out 40% of my value with one stroke, like millions of other holders. I am not American, and this department should not have jurisdiction over my value, especially when the British government gave XRP clarity. That's really, just think about that. People who have nothing to do with the SEC and are not even living in America are also being hit by the SEC, while they have to actually protect the investors. They have to protect them. They're making it worse. Think about that. What's going to do that? What's going to happen in front of Congress when they actually show that Gensler has been slacking a lot? Breaking. JP Morgan says BRICS countries have biggest upside in 2023. Why do you guys think they mentioned BRICS here? Because BRICS are all Ripple partners. BRICS may have the biggest upside. That means that their financial system is going to be reset, and that they're going to be the first ones that will benefit from this. That's why they're saying that. Let's take a look.
These are emerging markets. Some of that's already played out, like we've seen. Services earnings.
Services inflation still needs to come down. Services inflation still needs to come down. Tight labor market in the U.S. When you talk about it as convergence, I mean, I assume you mean that U.S. has outperformed a lot. U.S. is more expensive, and therefore valuation convergence works to the benefit of overseas markets.
Absolutely. I think there is more international convergence that can play out here, just given the absolute levels we're at, and the U.S. earnings are going to have to come down here.
Now, I apologize for the sound, guys. It's not very hard. I can't change that. But she says that the BRICS will have the biggest upside in 2023 because of also what we're saying about the system that they have. They're all connected to Ripple. FDIC Chairman Martin J. Gruenberg on payment system stablecoins further studies for design futures to provide incentives for greater participating for unbanked or underbanked households. Questions on those lacking internet connectivity.
Banking system. A payment stablecoin and any associated hosted or custodial wallets should be designed in a manner that eliminates, not creates barriers for low and moderate income households to benefit from a real-time payment system. Further, additional studies should be undertaken to see if there are design features that could provide incentives for greater participation by unbanked and underbanked households. At the same time, it also raises questions about those lacking appropriate technological resources, including internet connectivity and the risks of financial exclusion if the financial system moves primarily to a digital format. As I previously indicated, another important policy consideration should be how a payment system that is based on the use of payment stablecoins would appropriately interact with the Federal Reserve's upcoming FedNow service, as well as the potential development of a U.S. central bank digital currency. And finally,
Now remember, yesterday I showed you a video, guys, all about the FedNow services, which is all connected to Ripple and ISO 222. Look how he's connecting the CBDC and the FedNow services together, because they are the ones that have to facilitate that. So understand that this connection is very, very important.
we are left with one of the most pressing policy questions. Is legislation needed? And if so, for what issues are legislation needed most?
Now here I will stop, guys. Legislation is regulation. Once we have regulation, this is all going to start. Thank you very much for watching the video, guys. See you in the next one. Cheers.